Hello. Welcome. I got distracted, so I just need to fiddle with some settings for a moment. What am I doing? That one. I didn't write it wrong, did I? No, I didn't. Don't scare me like that. Ash. What was I doing? Oh, right. Power save. So I wanted to replay this because it's the top trophies on my trophy advisor thing, meaning they're easy or popular or whatever, and I want to see what I missed, like the other storylines, or halves of storylines. So I made a cheat sheet. I missed one trophy in chapter 1. I didn't miss a single trophy in chapter 2, but we're going to replay that one anyway. I didn't achieve a single trophy in chapter 3. I missed one trophy in chapter 4. I got all the trophies in chapter 5. And I missed a fuck ton of trophies in chapter 6. So this is going to be fun. But we're going to play them as episodes instead of new game. Because that way I don't have to actually replay like every single episode. And even though I'm gonna, but I don't want to like, I don't know. I don't make sense. Do I ever make sense? Don't expect me to make sense. Let me just close that out. What am I missing? I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting. I don't think there is, but I feel like there is. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm wearing lipstick. I'm actually dressed. I mean, it's a tiny tank top, but I'm dressed. And I'm here. I'm live. So I don't think there's anything I forgot. If there is, then I muted things. That I know I did. Does this game actually not have any music here, or are my headphones? Oh, right, I lowered the volume on my headphones. Do you hear things here? No. No, I fixed the power save settings. Okay, let me just... Okay. I am ready. Okay, let's go. Episode 1, Frankie. Let's go with stats. So here, I just want to look at this. If I change it to Poe at the end, and, okay, hang on. Huh. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna say it once more. Huh. Okay, I'm confused. I'm confused about how to get this trophy. Ash, you have the cheat sheets. But So if I... Huh. Okay, well, let's play it. Restart. I heard the rain. I hear very quiet music here. Well, I gave you a very clear cheat sheet, so you should not have a problem with that. I'm just gonna increase the volume a little for me. I don't know what you see right now, but we will be right back. Don't worry about it. Chapter 2, I think I got all the trophies. I think that's what I said. Yes, you can. You just need to slightly help me with this, and then chapter 2, just sit back and enjoy the ride. Okay. That's a better volume for me. Sorry about that.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Actually, I'm going to increase the volume just a little bit more. Let me know if you want it increased for you guys as well. But I think this is a good level.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe.
And Munro.
Oh, she's so pretty. Let's go with thunder.
Fun fact, helicopters can cause lightning strikes.
I suppose we should send ours back then.
We have a helicopter?
Yes, Munro, we have a helicopter. And on that note, what's next, Munro?
It's on the schedule, silly.
I know that. I'm just making it sound like you have a choice.
Okay then. What shall I choose? Let me see. I choose a long walk on the beach.
Ah, yes. With the moon's bright eye bobbing on the black tide.
No. The sun is shining, and the sand is hot and soft between my toes.
I hope you have
Would you
sunscreen
like to
on.
walk on a beach with me, Poe?
Alas, I fear I would burst into flames at the sun's first embrace.
But you are outside this afternoon.
Then I must simply hate the beach.
That's a shame. I hate skinny dipping alone.
I'd never dream of letting you skinny dip on your own.
I think I
Talking
chose
of
the
wet
beach last time
dreams.
as well.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe
Excellent
and
choice,
Munro.
Munro.
I didn't have one really, did I?
You always have a choice, Munro. But that doesn't mean you can change things.
Let's go
Maybe
him.
you should try interpreting the next call this dream, Poe.
I fear I would lack your warmth and insight. You have the ability to turn even the most ghoulish visions into something helpful.
Not always.
Do you suffer from nightmares, Munro?
Doesn't everyone?
Tell me about yours.
Well, there is this one I've been having lately.
Go on.
I can't see. I'm stumbling around trying to feel my way in the pitch black, but I keep bumping into people. It's like I'm trying to push through this crowd, but they don't know that I'm there.
Perhaps you're feeling isolated.
Okay. Hang on. Let me... oh, I didn't have any music on. Let's increase music and increase dialogue. Let's actually go there. And hope it doesn't copyright strike me. Confirm.
Maybe. But I'm not interested in them. They're just in my way. It's like I'm searching for something. The number 9. But what does 9 represent, Poe?
Well, according to Dante, there are 9 levels of hell.
Dente.
Wow. I feel so much better now.
I did warn you. Perhaps you should help our next caller. They're already waiting. Frankie, you're live with Munro.
Hi, Frankie.
What a beautiful voice you have.
Well, thank you. I think all voices are beautiful. What do you think to Poe's voice?
I hate it.
Okay. So, what's your dream, listener?
I'm in August, and wherever I go, all I can hear is the radio. It's everywhere. It's loud and relentless, but there's this bird. She cuts through the noise and guides me. I listen to the bird, and I fall blissfully asleep.
That's very interesting. People dream about their surroundings a lot. And a dream within a dream? That's nothing to worry about either. What do you think, Poe?
I think you have a hardcore fan, Munro. What did the bird look like, Frankie?
Beautiful. Angelic. But it's trapped in a cage. A prison. But there's only one warden. And the warden is weak.
There's a warden.
Another bird. With a rumbling voice that makes me angry. It plumes its feathers, but my bird? The one that calls me? She's not interested in him.
And she's caged.
Munro, this is obviously a prank. He's talking about us and trying to be funny.
But it's a dream.
I never said it was a dream.
Well, I think we've had quite enough of this.
Listen to the warden jangling his keys. Don't you see he's imprisoned you, Ellis?
Well, Frankie, we don't use our first names on air, so I'm just gonna stop you there.
Let's cut him off.
I've cut the call.
Is that a good idea?
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Help him. He needed help.
Don't encourage him, Alice. These kinds of things must be nipped in the bud.
Are we still live?
Sorry, listeners. This was a very strange call. I hope you'll agree.
Frankie, if you're still listening, I do apologize for Poe. He can get very protective. I kind of get your analogy now.
Do I? Very well, then. Standing down.
Oh, listeners, we've upset him now. Poe's gone all frowny face.
I don't remember what I did here. Let's go with Pete.
What are you doing?
I'm stretching. Is that allowed?
Of course. I just thought you should relax. Sit. Close your eyes.
And what if I don't? You'd have to punish me, wouldn't you, Mr. Warden?
Alice,
I've been very naughty.
Are they still live? Let's go with
there's no
microphone
time
on
for
this.
this.
We've got 3 minutes.
Oh, apparently she turned on
Now
a
you're
song.
talking.
I've got a headache.
Never mind. I was just trying to have some fun.
Wait. I can't take it anymore.
What's this?
Someone pushed it under the door.
I'm going to kill you.
Still in the mood?
What the hell, Poe? Why were you hiding this from me?
It's just some psychotic listener, that's all.
Frankie?
Not necessarily. We have lots of psychotic listeners.
How can you joke about this as a death threat? It's clearly a death threat.
I knew it would upset you, but I'm an old hand at this, Alice. People see you as a celebrity. It makes them do abnormal things, but they're just normal people.
When did you find it?
Someone slipped it under the door.
Just now?
Well, yes, but it's nothing to worry about. We've been getting them for the last few weeks.
Weeks?
Maybe a month.
So there could be a killer behind the door.
Maybe, but never when I've looked.
Poe.
It isn't locked, Alice. People can just walk in anyway.
You know what? Let's go with the door.
Poe.
There. I told you it was nothing to worry about. Tea?
Didn't this have 2 sets of doors later?
We're going live.
Understood.
I'm pretty sure it had 2 sets of doors later.
I think I'm gonna go home.
Don't be like that.
How could you keep this from me? I thought you cared about me. What if I'd been killed?
They're from my wife.
Gwendolyn?
Yes, Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn.
It's her perfume.
Does she know?
I work late when I don't have any work to do, and I kiss her on the cheek instead of the lips. Yes, she knows.
But does she want to kill me?
She doesn't know who with.
He's such a douche. I don't think I am. I'm pretty sure they were locked in the studio because he said to,
I love each and every one of you listeners. I'll never be a frowny face again.
Good save. Been having any more bad dreams lately, August?
I'll finish that when we get there.
Okay, who's our next listener? It's Frankie again.
Put him through.
Frankie, you're live with Munro.
I didn't finish what I had to say.
I'm sorry about that. You can carry on now.
Sometimes the radio gets too much. It makes me frustrated.
Oh, right. Not
So I go
stabby.
into the belly of the beast, and I hide, and I listen, and I wait.
So this is a dream that breaks into other dreams. Of course, there are no segues for dreams. Poe?
The belly of the beast. Have you been leaving messages, Frankie?
Yes, John. Yes, I have. Have you been getting them?
What did the messages say?
I'm going to kill you.
Let's go with door.
I see. And why would you dream about wanting to kill me, Frankie?
It's not a dream, John. I'm coming for you. And Alice.
I don't think you are. I think you're spinning us an impish tale, Frankie. You write your little notes and dream your little dreams, but you're not brave enough to act on them, are you, Frankie?
Poe, stop it!
What are you waiting for, Frankie? We're sitting ducks. Don't worry, Munro. He's just bluffing.
Don't!
See, now it has
I'm
2
not hiding,
doors.
Munro.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Hide.
Now it has 2 doors because there's a foamy thing. Okay, Poe opens the door. No, he did not just do that. Poe?
And scene. I hope you enjoyed, fair listeners. Everything you just heard was an elaborate fiction. The first of many fictional dramas on dark nights with Poe and Munro.
Wow. Trophy earned, take it to your grave. Well, that's the last trophy I needed in this chapter.
It was self-defense, Al.
Her hair looks a lot longer here.
We will never talk of this again. Ever.
Let's just go.
Well, yeah. Sure. Yes.
When I was 12, my father died.
Oh, I remember this.
He was riding his bike to work and
He was
hit
on the
by a
school
bus.
bus.
A school bus. My school bus. It was all over very quickly, but I was at the back of the bus and I could see everything. Didn't move. Didn't get up.
See, her hair doesn't hit her shoulders here. But it did in the burial sequence.
Somehow
I'm
stayed
sorry.
with me.
I'm nitpicky like that.
You think?
It doesn't anymore. I couldn't tell you what it looked like. Mother told me a secret. There's a way that you can make your memories disappear.
Can you make today disappear?
No. But you can. Pick one of these.
I don't remember what it chose last time, but let's go with orange.
Now hold it tightly in your hands and close your eyes.
Now what?
Think of your most troubling memory from this evening and imagine the object you're holding is there. Picture it so you can see it.
Okay.
You have to make yourself believe that the object is there.
Okay, it's there.
Now open your eyes.
Now what?
Throw it away. When you throw it away, it will take that memory with it.
And if it doesn't?
It definitely will.
See, there's nothing in that window, so they should be able to see through there.
Finally tonight, police are appealing for anyone who might know the whereabouts of 35-year-old veterinarian Francisco Bilson.
Mr. Bilson was last seen by his wife a couple of nights ago at around 7 o'clock before returning to his office on Chaucer Street. Please contact
The August Police Department if you're able to help. And that's your August update with Poe.
and Munro.
So what's next, Munro?
Nightmares and dreams.
Dreams
And nightmares.
with Poe and Munro.
Are you okay?
I'm not feeling that well.
But we do have a
The-
caller waiting.
Frankie.
I'm sorry. Maybe some other time.
Don't worry. I'll take this first one.
It's Frankie.
Don't Don't mess with me, Poe.
It is Frankie.
Put him through.
Frankie, you're alive. I mean, Frankie, you're live with Munro.
Who is this?
It's Frankie. Thank you for what you did.
Frankie? You're... What did we do?
You gave me peace. Thank you. I was doing bad things. I've done bad things.
What have you done, Frankie?
Locker number 9 at August train station. Her head's in there. The dogs ate the rest of her.
You've killed someone?
No. I've killed people. The other girl is behind the gym in an industrial bin. She may be gone now. I liked her hair.
Why are you telling us this?
Because I want forgiveness, John. And because the police won't ever find me now, will they?
Sorry, listeners. We're going to have to cut to a break. You're dead.
I am dead. You buried me, don't you remember? But I'll be in touch. Soon.
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro.
Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
How do we pay it back?
A radiothon.
In bed with Poe and Munro.
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
It's Millicent.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary.
The station shuts down. I don't know what I'll do.
You're safe now.
Yes. Yes, big what the fuck energy with that one. But didn't they say in the other storyline, or somewhere somehow, that there was a murderer? I think they did. Like the opening sequence, if I chose something else. I don't remember. Okay. Episodes. In bed with Poe and Munro. Stats. I'm gonna just copy this so that I choose different things this time. Because we have all the trophies for this. So this is just to get the opposite opposite storylines, basically. Continue.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Okay, so like I said, we have all the trophies from this chapter.
Months ago.
Poe! How are we still here?
My rainy day savings.
You can't use that. That's for you and your family.
No, you're
Gwendolyn.
right. Think of it as a loan.
Okay, well,
I know
How
where
do we
those
pay
cups are from.
We send a seed of hope out to Lady August, and she blossoms it into fruitful returns.
or we could have a fundraiser.
Yes, a radiothon.
I'm thinking a 24-hour sponsored broadcast. We could call it In Bed with Poe and Munro.
You think people will pay us to sleep together in bed for 24 hours?
No, silly. You're not allowed to sleep.
And she wonders why his wife hates her.
Did we really need that camera?
Yes, Poe. It's proof that we stayed here for 24 hours.
Under the covers or on top, Munro?
Oh, you're such a gentleman, Poe. But I like being on top.
I'm sure you do.
Because I'm the boss.
Yes, and because it's been 12 hours and you haven't got under the sheets yet.
Oh, you're so observant, Poe. You're like Sherlock Holmes.
Here we go. Welcome back, listeners. That was The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. We're now halfway through the show, and it's time to take your calls.
I can't see any callers. Is it working properly, Poe?
It is the witching hour. Maybe everyone's gone to bed.
So, we're totally alone.
Oh, we could have lurkers.
What do you mean, lurkers?
People that lurk but never join in. They're probably out there right now.
You mean listeners, right?
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign. I should take this since nobody's listening. Hello, darling. Yes. Yes. No, I said I wouldn't be home for that. No. No, 24 hours. All at once. No, I'm not sleeping. We're broadcasting. Okay, then. Ta-da.
For anyone still listening, that was Poe taking a call from his wife.
Munro, as far as the listeners are concerned, I'm single and available.
Yeah, you act like it too.
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. Lack of
This
sleep.
is a terrible idea.
It's for a good cause, remember?
Sure.
Lack of sleep.
How much have we raised?
It's only midnight.
Well, thank you, lurkers.
We couldn't get scared without you.
Indeed. I'm getting a very strong sense of déjà vu. What about you, Munro?
If you mean, have I ever been in bed with someone expecting greatness and then been sorely disappointed, then yeah, I'm getting deja vu.
It's that positive attitude that brings all the donors to the yard. Speaking of, dear residents of August, please keep donating. Whatever you can afford. Let us keep making radio for you. There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
Bathroom.
Of course.
Freshen up, go back in, be a queen. Be a tiger.
I didn't notice that last time. Okay, we go with eyeliner.
Munro, I need you to put this on.
Sure.
I'll fall over if I put it on now.
Sit on the bed then.
I'm very trusting, you know.
It's a game I've made up. I think our listeners will enjoy it.
I hope I enjoy it.
Okay. I think if I hadn't chosen eyeliner, he would have tried to strangle
I'm
her.
going to put something in your hand, and you've got to guess what it is.
Not this game again.
But you're so good at it.
Are we live?
Yes.
Okay then. Go for it. Ow! That's Sharpo!
I'm sorry, Alice. Put some pressure on it.
Can you take the blindfold off, please?
Just a sec. Almost done.
No. No.
There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do? Did you fall asleep? It's only been 12 hours.
12 hours?
Yes. You look like you've seen a ghost.
I had a nightmare.
This is the
Dreams
part
and
where he kicked him in the
nightmares.
nuts
Oh,
before.
No. It was real.
Are you okay? Do you want to stop?
I'm fine.
Sleep deprivation, it can play tricks with the mind.
Yeah. I guess.
Sleep deprivation. It's been 12 hours.
I need the bathroom. Again.
Again?
How long have these people been up before they started streaming?
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping.
She doesn't love you.
Who are you?
You know who I am. It's Millicent.
I just need to make a call. It's broken. Why?
I'm not leaving you again.
Please leave. Now.
Make me.
Wait, what? Okay. Let's go with him still.
This isn't real. I'm dreaming.
I've always admired your brain, Edgar.
Am I dead?
No, not dead. Just resting.
Are we in purgatory? Or hell?
Oh, Poe, always so fascinated by the macabre.
Bad dreams. Just bad dreams.
That is a terrible design on the bathroom, by the way. Like, who would want...
Nope. No.
You know what? We're gonna go through the door.
Fine. You don't want to be a door?
Who would want such terrible lighting on the mirror?
So you think I'm Edgar Allan Poe?
You are. And I'm Millie, remember?
I'm really not sure.
Well, let me remind you.
I'm gonna keep going with him. I'm not entirely
This
sure.
is what you wanted. You want to be him.
Millicent Brand. You used to own this building when it was a halfway house.
Halfway between heaven and hell.
You died in a bath. Suicide. You slit your wrist.
You told me to do it so we could be together.
No. It's got nothing to do with Edgar Allan Poe. These stories are getting mixed up. Your halfway house was a front for illegal sex workers.
It was an honest exchange for services.
This was the 19th century. There was no honest exchange for anything back then.
And you think there is now? Edgar, please, stay with me.
Them being in bed is making me yawny.
Poe? Poe? Poe! Is that you? Poe? Poe, thank God. Where are we? What's happening? Is it a dream? What are you doing with that?
There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
I can't believe you did that.
What?
Come with me.
Where? We've got 15 minutes.
Come with me.
All right.
He's killed her twice now.
Poe? Are you really Poe?
Of course, Governor. What's the jig?
Poe. This can't be happening. Poe?
Munro?
Who is she?
That's your question.
Yes, that's a bit strange, Alice. Perhaps should have led with, why are we tied up?
Well, I thought maybe you could ask that.
A lover's kiss, Edgar. This new one not up to snuff.
What's she talking about?
She thinks I'm the real Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, you're named after him.
I'm not Poe. I'm Poe.
What's the plan, Poe?
Get out. I feel so weak, Alice. The rope's too tight.
I'd rather you stay tied up, to be honest.
What? Why?
She doesn't care about you.
He's been killing me.
What?
Killing you, controlling me. He wishes he was Edgar, but he can never be. Never be.
That's why he's killing me?
No, that's your dream. You think he's killing you, smothering the person you could be.
Don't listen to her, Alice.
I'm so tired.
I'm happy it ends this way. With you.
I'm frightened, Poe.
I love you, Munro.
I love you too, Poe. Do you hear that, Poe? Do you hear it? John? John, we need to end this. How do we get out of here?
This is actually the third time in not long that I've heard stories about carbon monoxide poisoning. I'm this close to getting a carbon monoxide alarm.
Poe! Poe!
I've actually looked up prices for them. Yes.
We need to go quickly.
Fire.
I
I don't know.
Tell them what happened, Poe.
It's ghastly,
I love
really.
that dress.
Do they need to know?
Yes, they do.
All right, then.
Good boy.
Munro and I almost passed away last week from carbon monoxide poisoning.
But we didn't. Yay.
That much should be obvious. Our central heating system became blocked and started backing up carbon monoxide into the building.
But lucky I got that detector, eh, Poe?
Yes, indeed. But not so lucky for the young raven stuck in the flue.
What?
I didn't want to tell you because it's not very nice. But since you asked, the blockage was because a young raven had become stuck in the flue.
No. What happened?
From what the insurers could make out, it got stuck and then its mate came in after it. Both of them died together.
That's so sad. Everything dies.
Well, they are together now. Somewhere in distant Aden. But in our realm, they will be nevermore.
Let's change the subject. How much money do we raise for the station?
Actually, the insurance paid out quite a lot of money. It seems the installers had also been negligent by not including a protective barrier on the flue, so...
So the Ravens died to save our show?
Yes, you could say that. Or a bungled building job almost killed us. So, glass half full, I'd say.
Agreed. Perhaps we shouldn't spend so much time in bed together, Poe.
Do you really mean that?
Good thinking.
Perhaps.
Yes, yes, dump his ass. Dump him.
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watson gone missing.
He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back. So, what are you saying?
We work the case ourselves. You be good cop, and I'll be bad cop.
Yes, I'd like to report a kidnapping, please.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't have it's between the dots. I just see the final picture.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Okay, this one, chapter 3. I have, let's return to menu and do this. Because this one is kind of complex. Yes, there are, let's see here. There are only 4 trophies that I missed, only. But you can't do them all together, and I'm kind of confused on how to do this. But we're only going to play through the episode once. Okay. Okay, I am very confused. Ash, you get to pick the trophy. I think I can only get one of them, but I'm not entirely sure. You are very welcome to choose Violet again, because there is a Violet trophy. I'm going to stay on this screen for a little while longer so you can actually see the path and try to help me figure out what the heck we're doing. I gave you the link to the guide. So 2 of them include not calling the police. 2 of them include the school first. I'm not sure if it matters if I call the police or not at the ones that start with the school. It's a little messy. Let me know when you're ready, Ash. I have a screenshot of this. You can grab a screenshot of this if you want, or you can just use the guide. Okay. Don't call the police over here. School and Violet. Okay. Return to menu. And continue. So I don't think the first choice is gonna be different, considering it doesn't necessarily seem to save between. But I'm gonna switch my original choice on the first 2 anyway.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Caller on line 3.
Is that a bad thing?
I changed the number after Frankie. He's the only one that knows it.
Frankie's dead. We imagined all that.
So we take the call then?
Frankie's dead. Well, I took the call last time, so let's ignore the call this time.
Let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Agreed.
And here's Yvette on line 2.
I love your show.
Thanks, Yvette. I love your accent. What's your question?
My question is, do you care about people?
That's a strange question.
It's an AMA, Munro. Ask me anything literally means ask me anything.
Yeah, I know. But do we care about people? Yes, of course.
Speak for yourself, Munro. I'm an animal lover myself.
So you don't care about people?
No, I do care about people, just I care about animals more.
So you care about animals more than people?
Present company excluded, of course.
So that's a yes and a no.
Wait one moment, Yvette. So if I was crossing the road at the same time as a cute bunny, and you could only swerve and save one of us, you would choose the bunny?
Probably.
You'd probably save the bunny?
Well, hypothetically speaking, we're saying a toy bunny had animated itself and was crossing the road. And I could hit you or the magical bunny.
Oh my god, Poe, it doesn't matter. You'd run me over to save a toy bunny.
Well, how fast am I going, and what are your odds of surviving?
I'd be dead. Well, this is a whole side to Poe I've never seen before. Does that answer your question, Yvette?
Yes, I think so. I do have another dilemma.
Maybe we can help Yvette.
I'd rather not say on air.
That's all right. Happy to help. It's about time for a short break anyway.
Stay on the line, Yvette.
We'll be back in 5 minutes to answer more of your AMA questions.
Short
Until
break.
then, here's something slightly more interesting instead. We're off.
Yvette?
I've got a hostage.
Hostage.
A hostage?
He's a boy from August I.
Why is he a hostage, Yvette?
I had a crush on him, but he turned out to be unpleasant.
So you kidnapped him?
No, I drugged his drink.
Is he okay, Yvette?
Not really. He has not woken up yet. But now that I've spoken to you, I'm probably just going to let him die. I like animals more than people anyway. Like Paul.
Yvette, I was joking with Munro.
Thank you for your help.
Did you get the number?
No, it's withheld.
Maybe she was joking.
We should call the police just in case. Tell them what was said.
Really? I'm not sure.
We're not calling the police.
Why aren't you sure?
I don't trust August police.
They're the police.
Exactly.
We don't even know who's been kidnapped.
Yes, we do.
We do?
Do you even listen to yourself reading the August update?
Not really. I normally drift off.
You drift off?
I imagine myself at the opera. I'm on stage, and there's this beautiful young lady in the front row. But she's dressed like a cat.
Okay. Let's circle back to that another day.
So what are you saying?
We work the case ourselves.
That boy could get hurt.
Not if we hurry up. Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watts had gone missing.
Ah, yes, I remember. He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back.
What are the odds that Yvette has got Joe hostage?
Almost as high as Yvette not being her actual name.
I know the headmistress from the high school. Maybe we should talk to her.
Or maybe the parents. They asked for the story to be run.
Let's see here. Parents or school? I guess we're choosing her.
Don't you want to go back to school?
You clearly had a better childhood than I did.
I still have my cheerleading outfit.
That's settled then. Let's talk to the headmistress first. What's her name?
He's such a
Alice
perv.
Amber.
That's a strange name.
She's a strange woman.
Take a seat, both of you. Whilst it's admirable that you're returning to complete your education, you're a little old for this institution.
Sorry, you're mistaken. I have a degree in cryptozoology.
Of course he
Not a real
does.
degree.
It's okay, Poe. She's messing with us.
Really?
Yes, I'm eccentric, can't you tell?
Well, we're here about Joseph Watts.
And there was I thinking I was going to be on the radio.
Joseph is a pupil here, though, right?
He certainly is. Head boy and heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker.
He's a good-looking lad. Generous nature, always helping people.
Any idea where he could have gone?
Probably at some young lady's house whose parents are away.
He went missing yesterday, and we had a caller on Radio August who said they'd kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Oh, sounds a bit far-fetched.
We're looking for him, so anything you can tell us would be useful.
You'd be better off talking to his form tutor, Miss Clay, but plow away.
Okay. File or whistle? Because this choice is not on the thing. For bad cop, I need to return talk to her. Well, I'm still asking. I'm still asking for an opinion. I think this could be a trophy. Or maybe I needed to have gone to the parents to do this. Isn't it? Yes. It is.
Nice whistle.
Thank you. Do you have a specific question?
What do you use it for?
Blowing. It makes a noise.
I know, but for running or sports.
Do you know how hard it is to keep teens with raging hormones in line?
Hard?
Well, less hard with a whistle. It's like Pavlov's dog. Blow it, and they know something bad is coming.
Do you know any pupils called Yvette?
Not recently. Why, are you looking for someone called Yvette?
It's the name of the kidnap.
And by recent you mean?
Well, I was at school with an Yvette, but that was many moons ago. Not in August. Different country, actually.
Well, we should be off now. Here's my number, if Joe turns up, or if you think of any place he might be.
Thank you, Mrs. Amber.
It's Miss Amber.
Miss Amber.
You two, take care. August's not the town it used to be.
We know that. Oh, you bitch.
What's our next move, Munro?
Who did she say Joe's teacher was again?
Miss Clay.
If we can find her address, we should visit her.
I think she's staying at the guest house.
Why do you think that?
I saw a bill on Miss Amber's desk.
Let's go see her then.
We could. And there's also Joe's parents.
Okay, parents or guest house? What a surprise.
Let's go and see Miss Clay.
And hope she's at the guest house.
I like making the decisions.
I'm very happy to be woman-led.
I know you are, Poe. I'm gonna talk to Miss Gallagher. You find Miss Clay.
Why don't I talk to Miss Gallagher, and you find Miss Clay?
I don't trust you talking to other redheads.
How do you know Miss Clay isn't a redhead?
Because she'd be called Miss Scarlet?
Sound reasoning.
Just go. I'll meet you back in the car.
I'm assuming Violet again. Very yes.
Hello?
It's Alice. Alice Munro?
From the radio.
Yeah, from the radio.
And what brings you here, Miss Monroe?
Hey,
One of your
Prose.
guests, actually.
Well, I'm happy
Bed,
to chat,
bed card,
but you
okay.
will need to help me strip.
Oh. Okay.
The bed?
Oh, of course.
Yes. Of course.
You came in at just the best timing, Pro Sale. Today in bisexual energy.
We need to strip the bed.
Yes. Yes. Sorry, that's how I do it at home.
I'm assuming this is about Miss Clay. She is my only guest.
Yes, the school teacher. One of her pupils has gone missing. Well, being held hostage, actually.
Hostage?
We had a caller on the radio. Someone calling themselves Yvette said that they'd taken this boy, Joe Watts, hostage.
Watts? Oh, yes. The family's been in August for a long time.
I need to
They
sneeze.
manufacture and sell fireworks, of all things.
I love fireworks.
Ghastly things. All that metal in our drinking water makes my thyroid throb just thinking about it.
Sorry about that.
If you're an unethical hedonist,
I will Google that when I get home.
How do you not know that? I guess this is Bed, the one I'm on, because it's not Violet. This is Violet, so this must be Bed.
So your guest, Miss Clay.
school pays for her. She's very quiet. Doesn't watch television, which is odd. Goes out a lot at night.
Any idea where?
No. She usually seems happy when she gets back, though. And she smells earthy.
Earthy? As in muddy?
Not on my carpets. And only if she's laundering her sheets before I get to them.
Earthy, though?
Yes. Like the smell of fresh rain on grass.
I like that dress, and not just because it's great on her
You have all
boobs.
sorts of senses you didn't know you had.
Smells earthy after a long night's out. Sounds weird, but it could be relevant.
Particularly if Joe is being kept somewhere dirty or muddy. Tied. Beaten. Frightened.
Violet?
That's specific?
Oh, I
Too
like
many,
that ring.
Movies. Is that all?
For now. Thank you, Miss Gallagher.
Not at all. And please do drop by again, especially if you need a room.
If you think of anything that might help, please give me a call at the radio station.
Surely you want me to call the police if I notice anything.
Card.
I'd rather you called us first, if that's okay.
Do the police know what's going on?
His dad doesn't want the police to know.
Very well, then. I shall do as I'm told.
Thank you. I know we're gonna find him.
Trophy earned neighborhood watch. That's the one we were going for.
Hello? Yes, I'd like to report a kidnapping, please.
Well, I didn't get much out of Miss Clay. She said Joe was a litter bug.
So she's an eco-warrior.
Yes. I wish we could have recycled our meeting, actually. How was Miss Gallagher?
Kinda dominant. I liked her.
Maybe I shouldn't let you hang around with other redheads.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Let's circle back to this later. Did she say anything useful at all about Joe?
She said Joe's parents sold fireworks.
I suppose that could be useful. Anything else?
She said that Miss Clay goes out a lot at night and comes back smelling of earth.
That's odd.
Yeah, she has a great sense of smell.
I'm sure it's a clue of Sherlockian proportions we'll probably never decipher. Seems we're out of leads. I'm still up for visiting the headmistress again.
We could drill Miss Gallagher some more.
Give it up, Alice.
I'm trying.
The headmistress, then?
Miss Gallagher?
Okay, so I can't talk to the parents now. Poe with the headmistress. Okay.
Denied. Let's see Dallas Umber.
Want to play good cop, bad cop?
Do we have to?
Okay, you be good cop, and I'll be bad cop.
You're going to rough her up?
No, just If you think she's not telling us everything, leave it to me and I'll get the goods.
I'm not going to lie.
I would. She's coming.
Back so soon?
And now Poe.
Miss Umber, is there
Trophy
something
earned,
you're
bad
not
cop.
telling us?
No.
Very well then. We'll be on our way.
Poe. Wow, good job.
She said she's told us everything. There's nothing else to see here.
Wow.
Thank you for your time, Miss Umber.
Wow.
Good night, Miss Munro.
Wow.
Yes, you can do more of that in the car. Let's hurry along.
Wow.
Well, we're at the guest house.
Wow.
Come on, Munro. You know I'm a gentleman.
Thank God for women, then.
I'll talk to Miss Clay.
Fine. I'll talk to Miss Gallagher.
Wow. So we're denied from talking to the parents. Is there another trophy here that I can get to? No, both of these involve visiting the parents. Well, it says Violet or Clay, and I chose Violet with Munro. But I can't choose Violet again because that's when I help her do the dishes. But I guess yeah. Okay.
Good luck then. Let's hope Miss Clay is less frosty.
Any news on Joe?
No, I'm sorry. I actually had something to ask you.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm not sure how much use I'll be, but go on.
Are you
Where do you
married,
go
Miss
at
Clay?
night?
No, I don't believe in it. Anyway, like I said, I never settle anywhere for too long.
Where was your last school?
This is my first appointment in quite a while, actually.
But before that?
Well, this is my first appointment ever.
I see. Does Miss Umber know that?
Yes. It's on my CV.
And your CRB checked?
Yes, it's called DBS now. I'm clean as a whistle.
Sorry, I just wanted to check.
Well, teachers don't usually get employed with criminal records.
And you had no other jobs before this one?
I've had plenty of unpaid fundraising jobs. Not usually something you put on your CV.
Fundraise?
Yes, oceans, rainforests, some small charities you've probably never heard of.
And they're all environmental charities?
Yes, Mr. Pope. The Earth needs saving too.
It's funny that you said Joe was a litter bug.
Why?
Because that's something that must upset you, considering your choice of charities.
Do you think I'm a kidnapper?
No, you don't sound like Yvette. Just trying to make connections.
Miss Clay doesn't seem to know about anything, unless it's an eco issue.
Maybe you're just not prodding her in the right places.
You're welcome to talk to her, too.
We don't have time, Poe. The good news is Miss Gallagher gave me a name. Wes Marie Bolton.
Excellent. And the address to go with?
Hunger Lane.
Off Beaconsfield Drive. I know it.
Okay, so if I'd gone to the parents, this is where I'd get the trophy for the whistle. The trophy for the whistle is called Blow Me.
People don't normally want to hear what I have to say.
We do. We want to hear about Joe Watts.
If I tell you what I think, I'll topple my meds.
Well, we don't want to get you in trouble. Just tell us what you can.
Don't be silly, Poe. We're not going to tell anyone. You can tell us anything.
Well, we're still gonna
Just
go
tell us
Poe.
what you can.
Have you spoken to Miss Clay?
Yes, she's told us everything she knows.
I doubt that. I think she knows what happened to Joe.
What's happened to Joe?
There was this after-school club. Green for Life. It's pretty political, actually. I'm not sure why they allowed it.
Whatever you can tell us.
It's about saving the planet. Miss Clay is pretty militant about it. You know, planting trees, recycling, handing out leaflets, that kind of thing.
Sounds kind of good.
Well, it isn't.
Clubs in August become cults, Munro.
If she's all about saving the planet, why is she handing out leaflets?
Of our class, those with the most impact on the environment were at the top.
You were in the club.
How else would I know about it? I'm only telling you because the top 3 have gone missing. Joe was 3rd on the list.
Have you told the police all this?
I'm on antipsychotics with a history of mental illness.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's kind of extreme for like a 16-year-old.
Any idea where he might be?
No.
Guest house.
Or Miss Umber, or the parents.
Really, Poe? She just said it was Miss Clay.
Yes, and Miss Clay said they'd never spoken. Maybe she's just got it in for her.
Well, I can visit the parents now. Okay, I actually don't know. Because there are no screenshots for decisions after you let Poe versus Munro deal with West Marie. So sure, let's go visit the parents.
It's possible his dad's in on it.
A ritual gone wrong, maybe?
You've definitely lived here too long, Poe.
It's true. Not a lot of people live in August, as long as
They
I...
mostly die in August.
He's not here.
Can we check inside?
Sure. I suppose you've all the time in the world. It's not your son that's in danger.
Sorry, Mr. Potts. We are looking.
This is bad, Poe. We're making too many mistakes.
We don't have anywhere else to go.
Let's try the guest house again.
Can't we agree on anything tonight? I think the headmistress.
Guest house or headmistress? It did say something about the most useless suspect, but I think we've already missed that. Okay, let's go with
the guest house. I have a feeling.
Let's hope so.
Okay, I think the taller one is him and the shorter one is her. So just say left or right. Left.
Just a second. She's gone.
Not completely.
What's that?
A brochure for Howe Park.
Think it's a clue?
I don't know.
It's almost certainly been left to mislead us.
But what choice do we have, Poe?
None.
Joe!
Now her hair looks super long. Or maybe it's just because she's wearing a coat. He's dead, isn't he?
We're too late, Alice.
No. No. This is all our fault.
Yeah.
He wasn't eaten. He was murdered.
We think Miss Clay had something to do with it.
The vet. She's the one the police should be finding. Do you have her voice recorded?
Yes, we record all incoming calls.
Do the police have it?
I already sent it over. I'm sure they're working on it.
I guess I'd better go and identify Joe's body. Whatever's left of him.
August's wolves pretty much eat anything. One time, there was a whole school bus of children and...
Poe, I think you can save that story for another time.
Of course. Sorry. We're sorry for your loss. We'll see ourselves out.
Where do you think Miss Clay is? No one can find her.
Far away from August, I should imagine.
I feel responsible.
Don't. It's not like you made all the decisions that led to Joe's death.
If they ever invent a time machine, I'm coming back and I'm saving Joe.
Good luck with that. Maybe he was always doomed.
That's gloomy.
Fate and destiny, Munro. It can't always be changed.
We never found out who Yvette was either.
Some things will always remain a mystery, Munro.
Attends, moi, Yvette. Un moment, maman. J'ai fait mes devoirs.
We knew this, though.
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro.
We have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Buratsky claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves. Munro, are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
But the question is, do we want to go back and save Joe?
I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
We could go back and save Joe. Okay. Which one are we on? Chapter 3. Okay, so chapter 4, stats. There's one left here that's kind of complicated. Let me do this. Okay. Okay, continue.
with Poe and Munro. Maybe we should have a safe word.
If you're worried,
I'm worried I won't like it.
then we should definitely have one. What do you think, Miss Baratsky?
It's Madame.
I'm sorry, Madame Baratsky.
You must feel relaxed. So if a safe word would help, then yes.
What should it be?
Clown.
Clown. Thanks, Raspy.
Raspy?
That's what Poe calls him.
It's how he talks. Places, everyone. And we're live in 3, 2... Welcome back. As promised, listeners, we have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky is a past life regression therapist who claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves, from ancient Egyptian concubines to Cold War spies. Welcome, Madame Baratsky.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, it wouldn't be our show without my better and more beautiful half. Say hello, Munro.
Hello, Munro.
Munro has bravely volunteered to be put to sleep by Madame Baratsky this evening.
You make it sound like euthanasia.
She's going to wake you up again. Aren't you?
Of course.
Remind me again why you couldn't do it, Poe?
Dodgy knee. In just a moment, Madame Baratsky will put Munro into a trance.
I prefer hypnotic state.
Into a hypnotic state. And we'll ask her to describe what she sees. Later on, we'll be taking your calls. Have you lived before? Do you remember any past lives? Or is it all just a money-making racket? Let us know. Munro?
Yes, Poe?
Are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
Let's hope you were reborn ready. Madame Baratsky, take it away.
Now, Miss Munro, please relax. Close your eyes and focus on the sound of my voice. Listen to nothing else but my voice.
Madame Baratsky has started the regression process.
Focus on your arms. Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep dark. Let the darkness consume you.
I don't think this one matters, so let's just go with nose.
Sorry, I had an itchy nose suddenly.
It won't work if you fidget.
I'm sorry, I'll be still.
Let's start again. Listen to my voice and nothing else. Focus on your arms. Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep dark. Let the darkness consume you.
I guess this is just the loop. Okay, no itchy nose this time.
Good. She is fully relaxed and suggestible. Now you have crossed into a life you have lived before. Do you remember who you are?
Yes.
Munro says she can remember a previous life.
Shh. Do not rush. Let the world come to you. Let it reveal itself to you. Let the world envelop you step into the world and become your former self.
So I'm gonna do some of the same choices as before because the guide doesn't exactly know how to get this trophy. So I'm gonna just follow the guide, just to make sure.
Now tell me what you see.
And yes, I'm super cheating on this. But I only have the one trophy left in this chapter, so we're gonna cheat.
I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Yes.
Being right. It's a gift and a burden. Where's Dr. Decker?
So remember these paintings. Oh, these. Right here. Right there. These will feature again later. But that's Poe and Munro on the right. And on the left is someone we didn't quite encounter, I think, on the first one. Let's go with sailor.
He's gone sailing. Weird. I've been coming here for months, and I don't really know anything about him. What did he tell you about me?
Okay, this one doesn't matter, so let's go with couple.
Relationships are hard, especially with my condition. Let's play a game, Doctor.
Okay. Sure.
You're very accommodating for a therapist. You think of something, and I'll get it.
Square.
Why are you thinking of a square? That's so dull. Don't say anything. I mean, you haven't said anything since you arrived. Do you believe me now? That I can read your mind? Good. You believe me? I lose a lot of friends right about now. Something happened at work. The dry cleaner's in town. I can't switch it off. As soon as I lock eyes with a person, I get their thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Sure, let's go with eyes.
It's like tuning a radio. If I look at someone, I hear their thoughts. Anyway, there's this guy who walks in with a suit. It's got a stain on the trousers near the zipper. And all he's thinking when he drops them off is, Sharon can't pick these up, Sharon can't pick these up. So he starts screaming at me that he needs the hour service or he'll have me fired. So I call the manager.
I guess this part doesn't matter, so let's go with woman.
My manager is also called Sharon, so it gets a bit confusing. I call Sharon over anyway. Sharon! Sharon! This guy's face is a picture, but he's holding it together. Sharon comes over preoccupied. She's thinking about the washing machines. She is the manager, so she normally does that, but this time was different.
What was her name?
She was thinking about Nisha.
Nisha is dead in the washing
Spinning
machine.
away in one of them.
Nisha?
She's a part-timer, waiting to start uni. Sweet looking, but salty.
I like her.
Anyway, the store manager hears shouting and comes over. The customer, let's call him Ed, says that we shouldn't be advertising something we can't deliver. Says he's a lawyer and he'll sue us. The store manager, whose name I intentionally forget, says he'll sort it out. Sharon, in the meantime, has gone ashen.
Sharon?
I lock onto Sharon's eyes, and I see it again. Nisha, spinning away in a machine. At this point, I'm guessing Sharon has a fantasy about killing her. Ed finally gives in, throws his suit at me, and leaves. The manager looks at me and says, "Can you work your magic hands over his trousers?" He's thinking of me topless, in a hot tub, but with way bigger breasts. And some other things I'd rather not remember. Knowing people's thoughts eats your soul.
I can imagine. I probably said that last time too. Let's not ask about her topless. Let's ask about
Ed's
the pants.
trousers have the stain.
Uh-huh.
Keep up, Doctor.
Oh,
Anyway,
sorry.
I take it round back to start working on it. And that's when I see her. Nisha. Like a ragdoll in a hurricane. Just spinning inside this big machine. Her face smashing against glass and metal. Blood pouring out of every opening. She's a mess.
Can you see any jewelry? A ring, maybe?
Yes. A ring.
Good. I need you to get it for me. Do you understand?
I understand.
Well, this is fascinating, August. We'll be back with more of Munro's past life in just a moment. What's going on?
I'm helping Ellis uncover her past.
Why does she need to get this ring?
Oh, it's just a technique I use.
I think you should bring her back now.
It would be dangerous at this point.
Then do it at whatever point it won't be.
Quiet. I'm trying to concentrate.
I didn't have a choice there. Was I supposed to have a choice there, or are we skipping to somewhere else? Let's go with woman.
Sharon's in a psychiatric hospital now.
Fingerprints?
Sharon's fingerprints were all over the machines. And her husband was having sex with Nisha. That's all the jury needed. Nobody saw her do it, though. She just didn't have a good enough lawyer. People with money get away with murder all the time, though. Don't they?
No.
Fair enough. I live on benefits, so I probably shouldn't murder anyone.
Okay, let's go with handcuffs.
They arrested Sharon for Nisha's murder. Sentenced to 18 years. One for each of Nisha's. Is that enough? Maybe murder should be punishable by death.
No, I don't
people
think
can
so.
change? Maybe. Maybe I can change.
Okay, so I still need to figure out, have Elizabeth noticed the ring but not remove it? I wouldn't pay someone to have sex with me, and I wouldn't murder my partner's fling, and I don't believe in the supernatural. Okay, let's go with that.
I watched the trial from the gallery. Not many people made eye contact with me, but Sharon did.
Okay.
She wanted to die. Really die. I don't think she killed Nisha. Sharon's defense. She said Jared killed Nisha. The Umbrella Man.
The Umbrella Man?
Jared's the Umbrella Man. It's a nickname. We were on a works do and it started raining, and then Jared pulls out this tiny umbrella out of nowhere and then gets handsy with any girl stupid enough to duck under it. Hence, Umbrella Man.
Okay,
Nisha worked for
relationship.
Sharon as a housemaid. That's how she met the husband. It's so cliche. Nisha was desperate for money, and he was desperate for attention.
Money?
I never told anyone this, but Nisha charged Sharon's husband for sex. I mean, she said she would have done it anyway, but since there was a chance of getting paid, I don't think Sharon knew. Would you pay someone to have sex with you, Doctor?
No.
People pay people to have sex with them all the time. Just not with money. They do it expecting love, or opportunity, time, companionship, or orgasms.
House?
I did see Sharon once after the trial. She didn't talk. But in her head, all I could see was Nisha going round and round. Her mind was literally stuck like a broken record. Nisha was good at cleaning. What can I say? Often I'd go to the back of the machines to hoover the lint trays out, and Nisha was there with Jared, hoovering away already.
Okay, death?
Nisha kissed me once, so...
Okay, I didn't remember that. No, I did, because I remember commenting on bisexual energy a lot. You slapped her?
She kissed me. It was assault. Don't judge me, Doctor.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to have a relationship when you know exactly what the other person is thinking? Everyone says they want total honesty and truth. They're lying.
I mean, technically, it is absolutely assault to kiss someone if they didn't, like, indicate consent. But slapping someone for it,
I saw Nisha's body in the machine. Her eyes were still open, crying blood. But I looked into them and there was peace. Nothing else. Just peace. What did Nisha think about? Nisha thought about Jared a lot. She hated him, but she also wanted to sleep with him at the same time.
Mood.
It's pretty common. I'm sure there's an interesting scientific term for it.
Well, then let's go with love on
You
this
think
one.
Nisha loved him? I've read a lot of minds. I'm still not sure what love looks like.
Umbrella?
I told you about the Umbrella Man.
Well, I want to know more
She
about the
hated
Umbrella Man.
But in a lady doth protest too much kind of way. Maybe he killed her.
What did he think about?
Nisha was asking for it, wasn't she?
No.
I mean, if your partner's cheating on you, you murder their fling, right?
No, you do not.
Exactly. She'd have killed her husband for sure. Why start with Nisha? It doesn't make any sense. I think Jared killed Nisha.
Okay, woman is empty. Washing machine.
They closed down the store for a while so the real cleaners could come in. They got rid of all the blood. It wasn't just blood. Her skull had split open and was grating against the metal drum. Some of her teeth.
Thank you for the lovely visuals.
Sorry, Doctor. What did you want to know?
Lock?
Yeah. Dry cleaning machines have huge locks. There's no way of shutting yourself in. You really have to get a friend to help. Or manager.
Liquids?
Perchloroethylene. It's what they use in dry cleaning machines. But Nisha didn't drown. The spin cycle broke her spinal cord, so she was paralyzed for a few minutes while her face mashed into everything. Shock probably got her first.
I didn't remember this one being this fucking terrible.
Sharon's fingerprints were the only ones on the machine. Actually, hers and Nisha's. The police thought she'd struggled against the machine, trying to fight Sharon. Nobody heard anything,
though. Woman is empty. That one's empty. That one's empty. I guess coffee?
I'm allergic to nuts. Is this definitely normal milk?
If I say clown, we wake up. If I say banana, I guess we stay in.
It's banana milk. Okay then.
What's happening?
Shh.
Munro. Clown! Clown! Why isn't it working?
She's distracted. Her past self is dying.
Wake up! Munro! Alice! If anything happens to her...
You can go in after her. Just sit down, please.
How can I go in after her? I'd have to get in her brain.
I'm very good at what I do.
I'm super confused. I don't remember this.
There's a good boy.
Huh. Time to have a drink, though, I'm realizing. Okay, ring.
You want to see my ring? What? Don't remember wearing one. Shall I take it off?
No.
Maybe later.
Sharon's still empty. Washing machine's still empty. Nisha's still empty. Umbrella Man, I guess.
Jared. The Umbrella Man.
Death.
I already said that Jared killed Nisha. Or something did. Do
Something.
you believe in the supernatural? No. It's not science, is it? Jared. Killed Nisha. Jared was the last person to see Nisha alive. I know something happened. What's the point of having this gift, as Dr. Decker calls it, if you can't help people with it? It's a curse. Dr. Decker said that if I can imagine another world, I can move myself into it. Just dream myself away. Become someone else. Someone people love. Someone beautiful.
You already
Someone who
are.
isn't me.
Well, that you are.
What do you think, Doctor? Can I just dream myself away?
Yes.
Thank you.
Trophy earned. August and everything after.
Jared knows I know. And he's coming for me. I guess I should start dreaming. I've always liked the name Munro. What do you think, Doctor? Would I make a good Munro?
In an hour, you'll wake, as if from some deep sleep. And I'll be gone. That should cover it. See myself out.
Dr. Decker.
On
Yes,
that note,
Dr. Decker.
here's a message from our sponsor that you're sure to enjoy. police are looking for Miss Baratsky. It's a shame she didn't stick around.
Was she even licensed?
She came highly recommended.
From who?
Herself, when she knocked on the door yesterday morning.
You let a complete stranger take over my body?
I didn't know what she was going to do.
I feel so violated. I can't even tell our listeners.
We were robbed. She literally took my wallet and your purse.
I know. That was everything I had.
And that wasn't all she took.
What else is gone?
My adoption papers.
What?
My adoption papers are missing.
I didn't know you were adopted.
Well, I am. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Sorry, Poe. I wasn't suggesting that.
It's unsettling when someone takes something so personal.
Just who does she think she is?
A past lives travel agent who robbed us whilst we were dreaming.
But it wasn't a dream. You were there. You and me.
Yes, just like Wizard of Oz. Maybe the reason the people looked familiar is because you made it all up yourself.
So, are we dreaming now, or is this real? I can't tell anymore.
Want me to give you a squeeze?
No, this is real.
How can you be so sure?
Because in my dreams, you're much more of a charmer.
And richer, I'd imagine.
Too soon, Poe. Too soon. Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. You're live on air, Line 1.
There was an animal in the road, howling, like a wolf.
He said it was a hairy animal.
The size of a man.
And the moon was full. We're going werewolf hunting.
I'm Casper Light. You have to stay away from Wolf Lane.
See, that's a different window. How many doors and windows and things does the studio have?
With Poe and Munro.
Or was that the different room? Okay, so what did I do different? I chose the banana last time. I chose the clown now. I still chose the water because I needed that for the trophy, but I chose the square instead. And I chose that I don't believe in the supernatural. Out of that, those are the only differences. Clown, square instead of triangle, and I don't believe in the supernatural. So it must have been I don't believe in the supernatural, either that or the yes, you can wish yourself away. That gave me the trophy. But there's no indicator here for yes or no, you can wish yourself away. Anyway, return to menu. Episodes. Many happy returns. I'm not sure how many trophies there were here, but I did get all of them. Oh, there were only 2. I did get all of them last time. So now we can do this just for fun.
Dark Nights.
I would absolutely listen to Poe and Munro's radio show, though.
Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
Again, Munro? It's only been a week.
I know. I just can't stop myself.
What is it this time?
I've been lustful.
Munro, I'm shocked.
Lustful for our listeners and their dirty, dirty secrets. I just can't get enough of them.
Hear that, listeners? She's insatiable.
I really am.
You'd better not leave her hanging. Phone in now and tell us what naughty things you've been up to. In?
Confession booth.
Now remember, callers, no last names, no strings attached, and no consequences. Just call in to confess and let us absolve you of all of your sins.
It's cheaper than therapy.
And almost as effective.
This isn't blasphemous, is it, Munro?
God, I hope not.
Excellent. Oh, we have a caller on line 1.
Line 1, you're through to the confession booth.
Hiya, it's me.
You're live on air, line 1. What's your name?
Oh, Beck.
Welcome, Beck. Spill forth the burning secrets of your tormented soul.
He means, what do you want to confess?
I, crashed my boss's car.
Oh no, that's terrible. Were you hurt?
No, but the car was, totaled. It was a Rolls. Oh.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, it's really bad.
Well, how did it happen? Were you swerving to avoid something?
Yeah, there was an animal in the road. It was, really hairy. It must have been, a bear or something else, because it was huge.
A hairy bear.
As big as a human. Honestly, maybe bigger. I remember because
Bears are bigger than humans.
What happened to the animal?
I ran off. I don't think it was hurt, but I did hear howling.
Howling?
Yeah, like a wolf. Like, ow. Well, that was terrible, obviously, but like a wolf.
Wow, that sounds mysterious, doesn't it, Poe?
It does indeed.
Thank you for your confession, Beck.
Yes, thank you, Beck. It sounds like you're still traumatized by your experience, but I'm glad you weren't physically hurt. Father Poe says, you are forgiven. And we'll be back for more confessions after this message.
Well, that was kind of strange, wasn't it, Poe?
Yes, although I get the feeling he was angling for something.
Really? Seemed genuine to me. You don't think... No, I'm being silly.
You're not being silly, Alice. I suspect he was trying to make us think the same thing.
He said it was a hairy animal.
The size of a man.
And the moon was full. You don't think there could be werewolves in August, do you?
It does seem unlikely.
Poe, you're not going to believe this, but there's a full moon tonight. Maybe we should leave early and check it out.
Don't you have other plans? It's your birthday tomorrow.
I wasn't planning on having an early night.
Let me call Gwendolyn. Welcome back, listeners. This is Dark Nights with Poe.
And Munro.
And we're in the confession booth.
The confession booth.
Line 2, you're through to Father Poe.
Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
What is your name, child?
Casper.
And what dark anguish burns your mortal soul, Casper?
He means, what would you like to confess?
Nothing. There's actually something else I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Off the air.
Well, you'll have to wait a little while, Casper, until after the show.
Well, I could wait until then, but that might not give you enough time.
Time for what?
To save yourself.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure what this means, but we'll
Casper.
do that.
I don't know how long you've been listening to our show, but if you're trying to play a game of cat and mouse, just know it's been done before. Much better.
You talking about Frankie? That was brilliant. I was totally hooked.
What is it you wanted to tell us, Casper?
Don't go to Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane.
Well, we might be. The werewolf, remember?
Yes, you are. But you shouldn't.
And why is that, Casper?
Because it will be the last time anyone sees you.
Why?
I can't give details. But something bad will happen if you go to Wolf Lane tonight.
You know, if you want us to take you seriously, perhaps elaborate on the something bad will happen bit.
There's a billion other places you could go, and I'm just asking you to avoid one. But if you have a death wish, go to Wolf Lane.
We're gonna hang up now.
Well, thank you, Casper, but I don't think you've quite grasped the concept of the... Well, we're certainly putting the dark in dark nights tonight, August.
Maybe we should stop taking calls.
Nonsense, Munro. What would this show be without the heady mix of terror and titillation provided by our callers?
Titillation.
Well,
I like that
this
word.
radio host has been titillated enough for one night, which is good, because it's time for Betty Buys. Sweet dreams, August. Thank you for listening.
Yes, and remember, don't have nightmares.
With Poe and Munro.
So what do you think?
Let's go with him.
What do you think?
Actually, I enjoyed Casper's call. Very inventive. We should ask him to write a story for the show.
You think he was making it up?
Of course he would. You have to learn to be less trusting, Munro. People will take advantage of it.
Well, we wouldn't want that. So, still fancy a trip to Wolf Lane?
Oh!
There's a good boy. You really think we can see werewolves?
Okay, now it has the rectangular window again.
I know it's almost your birthday, but, well, a full moon waits for no man.
Or werewoman.
Exactly.
I guess it could be romantic. You and me, huddled in the car, looking at the stars. They say Wolf Lane's the best place in August for stargazing.
Do they?
There's hardly any light pollution.
That must be why the werewolves like it.
Let's go with him
Happy
again.
birthday, my love.
It's not my birthday yet.
You're such a
Okay.
tease, Munro.
It's only teasing if I don't follow through.
You don't need to do that. It's not a hold-up.
I beg to differ.
This is for your own protection.
Who are you?
I'm Casper Light. I'm...
From the show. You just called into our radio show.
Oh no. I must have come back again.
Are you okay?
No. This means I've already failed.
What is it you want exactly?
I work for a company called Coit Industries. They do experimental stuff.
A scientist?
No, I'm Eminem.
The rapper?
Mishaps and malfunctions. We clean up messes. I'm here to save you.
Save us from what?
Disassembly? You have to stay away from Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane. You told us not to when you called, so we're going straight home. Isn't that right, Munro?
Yeah. I'm so tired.
See? There's no need for any of this.
So much lipstick enemy.
Put the gun down.
I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake. Don't try it. It always ends badly.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Okay. Back you go.
Well, that was what I wanted to do.
Where are we?
Are you okay? We're in the sound booth at the studio.
Why?
I don't know.
Is the sound booth different from the
tried
main
the door
studio?
already.
Is there another way out?
Death? I'm assuming Casper will let us out when he's done with us.
Happy birthday to me.
You said you wanted to try something different this year.
Okay.
I'm sorry I had to do that. It's to keep you safe. I work for a company called Coit Industries. We
Well,
specialize
it's a
in
different window, so yeah.
technology.
And now it has
Assembly.
2 doors.
The
So
science
yes,
team do
you
the
were
heavy
right. I
lifting.
was thinking of a
I'm
different
just
room.
M&M. Mishaps and malfunctions. It's my job to clean up the results. Normally, I don't intervene. Just let it happen, then clear up. But people will still be listening to you years from now because I've saved you.
So, the whole werewolves thing,
I didn't want to wake up alone.
I don't get it.
Let's face it, birthday or not, you'd have gone home to your wife after the show. I know you'd have stayed late and we'd have had some fun, but eventually you'd leave. Like you always do.
Because he's
Just
married.
wanted someone to wake up with. To wish me happy birthday and give me a hug.
He's married.
What's that got to do with Wolf Lane?
Nothing.
He
Doesn't
is
matter now.
married.
Maybe if you get a time machine, you'll find out.
Married.
Okay, it's like this. Around midnight, you're on Wolf Lane. At the same time, an organization I can't name is testing an experimental weapon. The test glitches, you get fried, and M&M are called in for disposal. Because it's not your normal run-of-the-mill explosion. Tomorrow, the news spreads that you've vanished. You're never found. Time travel is Coit's most profitable service. The key
They
is
spelled
subtlety.
quite differently
You don't
there.
use it to kill Hitler. You use it to manipulate election results, justify wars, or in my case, rescue 2 local radio hosts so you can keep listening to their show. You're welcome, by the way.
Aww.
Let us out! Let us out!
No point yelling, Munro. It's soundproof, in and out.
Fine. Let's use our mind power to open the door.
So that is how the world ends. You didn't hear it from me.
I want to know.
I wish you'd say something. I'm just gonna go. I'll leave it another minute just to be safe, though. Good luck, Poe and Munro.
Did I just open that with my mind?
Try locking it again.
Or we could just leave.
What if your telekinesis only works in this room and only on your birthday? Wouldn't you want to know?
You happy?
You're my superwoman, Munro. Either way.
Feeling any pain downstairs?
No.
Then it doesn't work.
Good girl.
It's 8 o'clock, and this is your August update.
A broken gas pipe on Wolf Lane caused an explosion last night that claimed the life of entrepreneur Venice Pavel. 29-year-old Miss Pavel was the newly appointed CEO of Intervine Futures, a company whose breakthrough research in quantum mechanics promised consumer teleportation within the next 5 years.
A gas leak on Wolf Lane.
The weather tonight will be clear and dry with highs of 12 and lows of 8.
And that's your August update. A gas leak on Wolf Lane?
We need to check these updates before we go live.
That could have been us.
I'm not sure that I believe any of that.
You think Casper caused the explosion?
Probably. He just didn't want us on his conscience.
Why? Why not kill all of us?
I don't have a crystal ball or time machine. I don't know.
Teleportation. Miss Pavel was competition.
He said he was saving us.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe Miss Pavel wouldn't have been at Wolf Lane if we'd been there.
Or if we'd have been there, we'd have saved her.
Well, August police can deal with all of that now.
August police need to outsource.
Good thinking. And your brain is as big and wonderful as your heart.
Oh, birthday present. That's not a ring, is it?
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's probably terrible. It's not. Okay, I actually really like it.
Hurry.
It's time for our first caller. Line 1, you're on the air.
Damn it.
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro.
Welcome back to Radio August Treasure Hunt, sponsored by August Museum.
Good news. Munro only has one more capsule to plant.
Don't worry, you'll not be hungry for much longer.
That's the painting from the Dr. Decker sequence.
If you can fall out of love, we can fall out of here.
She doesn't want you to get out. She wants to eat souls.
Dark Nights
with Poe and Munro.
Okay, I need a bathroom break. Then we're gonna do the final one. So BRB. So if you are paying attention, when you lose rock, paper, scissors, you don't actually leave and you skip 2 choices. So I guess this is the shortest way, but it definitely, yes, mind bullets is still there. But there's one called Hot Stuff and one called Wolf Lane. Hot Stuff is choosing between wine and a nightgown, and Wolf Lane is choosing between talking to Casper and talking to the police. So yes, there was a step missing. Let's see if I can get the menu back up. No, it only shows the latest one. The one I have paused on here actually has 8 choices here. So, final chapter. It started with a wish. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trophies I haven't gotten. Okay, so let me just read through it once more. Okay, we're gonna go through this. Actually, hang on, let me just do this. And this. Pause. Okay. So there are 2 trophies with your heart and 2 trophies with your head. And yeah, it's kind of confusing. We'll figure it out though. Return to menu and continue. No, wait, 3 trophies with your heart.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
That's the painting. Again.
Extraordinary.
What is your wish?
A wish, you say? Let me think.
Okay. I did choose book last time, but there are trophies left on either path. So you get to choose Ash. Or Prosale, if Prosale's still here. Prosale's just been quiet for a bit, so... Ash chooses heart. Wait, do you mean actual heart like this one, or do you mean hand? Hand, okay. Just making sure. Trophy urn, love fool.
I wish that Alice Munro never stops loving me.
Your wish is granted.
How does it work?
It's magic, isn't it?
Yes, some kind of sensor.
Go on. Ask it something.
Okay. What time is it?
The equinox.
Huh. I believe it is.
Sometimes she's cryptic.
How about this then, Rose? What's the square root of 1,296?
She's confused. I'll do a reboot.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's wonderful. I'm sure August will love it.
Museums aren't what they used to be, Poe.
No. They're much rarer than ever before.
Especially now.
Let me get those prizes for you.
Of course. Happy to help.
Let's call it payment for that wish.
Yes. Munro will be pleased with my wish.
Oh, really?